There's a full moon every 2 weeks. There's a full moon every 2 weeks. There's a full moon every 2 weeks. I've been giggling a lot this summer. I've been having a lot of fun and gratitude. I don't really know how or have any desire to organize all my books, my journals, my photos, my doodles, my little notebooks and sketchbooks, all that, like, from my entire life up until now, age 26. So they just sit out, like, all of them sit out around my desk, where I write and sing and create right now in my new apartment. I'm getting really accustomed to experiencing a constant stream of beauty and gratitude in life this summer. Most of my life, I've felt so emotionally tortured, just like an emotionally tortured person, I feel like. I'm melancholic, prone to melancholy, as my grandma has said to me about me before. Most of my life I've felt so emotionally tortured and out of place, but I'm discovering, like, that's not really true, and that's not my natural state at all. And I'm discovering this because I'm connecting more with people who love me for me, who understand and care about me, who want to see me be me. And I didn't necessarily have that fully growing up. I wrote some lyrics probably in the spring of this year that I've been marinating on for a few months, and when I wrote them, they didn't feel true at all, but I just got more comfortable with them. It just kind of happened naturally where I do feel it, and those lyrics are, "You're beautiful, everybody understands you, and they love you so." Yeah, those are the lyrics, and like they just feel true now. They're feeling truer and truer every time I like think about them. Yeah, so the main thing that's been making me feel more beautiful and understood is I've been connecting more with my biological parents this summer and a bit last summer too. They had me and gave me to my parents when they were 15, and they were 16 by the time I was born. And I've been understanding, like, more fully my own self and my personality in so many different ways, so many little ways and big ways for the first time because of this, like, genuine connecting I'm doing with them as individuals separately. They're in different parts of the world, you know. Just like in the past few days, I've been feeling like I carry around this feeling of being misunderstood. No one understands me. Like, my whole life I've like carried that around, but it's not like that. It's not that true of me. So many people in my life know me and love me, and I know and love them. But like, because my biological parents have been misunderstood and misjudged and put into boxes their whole lives, like, so much more than I have. Like, all of the things told to me about them by people close to them, people close to me, whatever, I always knew of them. But all the things that I was told about them basically were just like negative or negatively skewed perceptions of them, or just like untrue. And I am so much like both of them. Like, I am so much like them. And it's a very natural conclusion, like, in hindsight, to realize, like, oh, of course, everything I thought about myself was pretty negative, or just straight up untrue. And because I'm so much like them, and I always knew them, and I always knew I was like them. And it's just like, it's pretty hard to like kind of accept that. It kind of gives me a little knot in my stomach because people who were supposed to like inspire confidence in me just didn't growing up, and I'll just never have that. Like, so many of us don't have that, and we have to find it for ourselves. But it sucks. And it feels like I feel so left behind because of it. Or like, I'm almost 27 and just starting to like feel like I can fully express myself, and I have so many things inside of me that I want to share, whether that's through my writing, my song writing, just like creating videos like this. I just always have a lot to say. I have a lot on my mind. And this feels really good to be recording this audio right now to put over my little summer montage. I love making little montages, but I just haven't really resonated too deeply with like making a fully like fleshed out video the way that a lot of like talented people on YouTube do. So yeah, it's kind of like a podcast, but like with visuals attached to it, I guess. But yeah, I kind of want to be more poetic with it. This is kind of just stream of consciousness right now, but I don't know. I'm kind of feeling the poetic vibe, but I'm just gonna let it be what it is. This is the thing that I'm trying to like reconcile with right now, of patience. Like, I'm doing so many things right now that I'm like really into, just like taking my creations to a different level, and like I have visions for the things I create that are just gonna take time to come about, and I just feel so hungry for rapid evolution. I just want to see fruit from my labor, from my creative labor, and who knows when that's gonna be. I'm just, the key is just to enjoy the process and just have fun and experiment, and that's what I'm doing. But it's just like, feels like dragging myself through mud sometimes, because in an excited way still, I guess. Like, I'm excitedly dragging myself through mud because I just want the process to be faster. Yeah, so I moved out of my first apartment where I felt trapped and suppressed, like in the basement of the building, even though it was sometimes cute. Moved out of there into a much better place to live, and suddenly I feel life opening up to me again after a few years of struggle, emotionally, internally, like financially, like just like every way a person can struggle. I was struggling. the past few years, but I was just like, I was struggling, but I was trying to like reach a breakthrough. I was trying to like evolve is kind of what I mean. Like, I was trying to become the person I knew I could be if I like just grow more emotionally, learn how I feel, how to do about how I feel, understanding that, like, just getting comfortable with the idea that there's no blueprint for me or anyone to follow, except for our own like feelings, how we feel about things in life and what we want to do at any given time, what feels right, what feels like the next right step, regardless of what it looks like to others, because it's not about others, obviously, it's about you. But like really practicing that, like fully, wrestling with that, honestly. I feel like I've been wrestling with that, but like finally like settling into that vibe of confidence in my own ability to create the life I want. And I'm grateful to have had that process. And of course it's a lifelong process, I'm sure. Yeah, I've been creating, working a little bit, walking around my new neighborhood, settling in, spending time with family and friends, just enjoying summer, and it feels so good. And I feel so vibrant and creative, and like so, like I keep saying, I'm hungry to create my work and be out there in the world after a few years of hiding and learning and growing, like hibernating really. I guess I want to express myself more deeply and reach the next level, or like just be really proud of like what I'm putting out there in the world, like just have it be more satisfying. Yeah, I don't really know what that looks like, but I'm discovering as I go, as I experiment and do things like this. I want to be seen and appreciated for my expression. I want to have places that I can go, like physically, digitally, whatever, daily, where I can like wear clothes that express my personality best and do activities that express my skills and talents more fully fully. I don't want to feel like held back anymore. I feel like in my life I've been very comfortable, because it's what I've known, to be around people who want me to kind of just hold back a little bit, just be something more digestible. I think a lot of people feel that way. A lot of people don't want to feel the discomfort of just being yourself, because a lot of people don't do that and will try to get you not to do that or just discourage it. Not even that consciously. They're just like, sit down, shut up. Especially like older generations or older people. That's like was the vibe for them, of course. So naturally it's hard to grow out of that. But it's really not that big of a deal. It's really not that true. Like, a lot of people do love when people express themselves really fully. And yeah, I think I didn't want to be rejected by people close to me, but like a lot of the people that were quote unquote close to me when I was young are not close to me at all, and maybe never were, or couldn't be for one reason or another. But it's just not true anymore, and I don't need to operate in the same behaviors that I've operated in back then, when, like, defensive behaviors I have, like, with friends or acquaintances or whatever. A family even, still, like, hiding parts of myself. I've really, like, started expressing myself more fully in my close personal relationships, and it feels so good, and I feel so happy, and I want that on a grander and grander scale, because that's just what I feel drawn to in this life, like, expressing myself. I always have, and I have always done it anyway, even though I've felt not as confident in it before. And I'm proud of myself for being able to do that, to express, even though I was nervous, or not that confident or secure, grounded in myself. But now I really am in so many ways, and I'm so excited to bring that to my artistic practice in the world. I just, like, want some attention. I feel like, yeah. I don't feel held back anymore. I'm around people who get me, and I want more. I'm hungry for more. I want to just, like, share and spread the love, I guess, that I've discovered inside of me. I want to share the love that I've recently found inside of me, that's been there all along, blah, blah, blah.